Welcome to Obama's New York, a walking tour. Today we are going to be following in the footsteps of the 44th President of the United States, the footsteps he took during his time in New York City. He lived here from 1981 to 1985, and he moved here to attend a school that's just 6 blocks north of us here on Broadway, called Columbia University. So let's begin to follow his path. Here we are at 142 West 109th Street. As chronicled in the New York Times, this was Obama's first address in New York City. But Obama encountered a slight problem when he arrived at the door on that August night in 1981. He rang the buzzer repeatedly. Number 3E was the apartment he was to move into, and nobody answered. He did the New York thing, which was to wait for someone to come downstairs. He grabbed the door. He went upstairs to the 3rd floor and he knocked repeatedly. There was no one home. So it was well past midnight, actually, by the time Obama found an alleyway and curled up in an alleyway and went to sleep. But Obama finally did make it into his apartment here at 142 West 109th Street. And his roommate was this man, Phil Borner. This picture was taken inside the apartment by none other than the future president. But of course, like many college students, they spent more time at class than at their apartment. So now we're going to work our way to the institution where Obama went to school, with a number of stops along the way. Here we are at 622 West 114th Street. There's a plaque to the right of the door that proudly proclaims that Cecil B. DeMille lived in this building. I wonder if someday there will be another plaque to the right of that door proclaiming that Barack Obama lived here, because according to the Associated Press, Barack Obama lived in this building. Here we are at 116th Street and Broadway, and the main entrance to Columbia University. The reason we're standing here is because this is where Barack Obama received his undergraduate degree in 1983. Here we are at City College. This is where Obama went to work for the New York Public Interest Research Group. And the gorgeous campus served as the field where Obama and his student foot soldiers did their groundwork. They had petitions signed. They had posters and placards put up all over these walls. Obama led voter registration drives. He organized bus trips to Albany and to Washington, D.C. Here we are at the subway station at 137th Street, City College. In 1984, this subway station was filthy and had very poor lighting, making it dangerous at night. Now, incidentally, a young man named Barack Obama was working as a community organizer at City College just up the hill. And he took this problem on as a pet project. He came down to this subway station. He had petitions signed and letters signed addressed to MTA officials and city officials, pushing to get the subway system renovated, in particular this subway station. And his push was successful. Obama's work ultimately led to the renovation of this subway station. It was in a trailer like this one, on this very spot, according to Plenty magazine, which is an environmental magazine, that Obama was headquartered during his stay here at City College. His tenure here was brief, only 3 months. But Obama spent hours in a crowded trailer like this one, on this spot, teaching students how to organize rallies, letter writing campaigns, how to talk to Congress and lobby for change. I think it's important that we have explored Obama's time in New York because it was the most pivotal time in his life. It was when Barry the boy became Barack the man. He may not have found his community in New York, which he came here to find, but he did find himself in New York.